Hey, hello everyone, and welcome you all on the Learn, Know, and Grow the World Bass Loving platform. As you already know that here you get latest tech updates and tech news. So sorry for one day delay, but I try to give you update very early. Don't skip this video. And today I am going to give you very best important update, and that update is Apple intros 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pros with display notches, MI Pro and MI Max. So today this is update topic and I am going to reveal this update. So let's listen very carefully. Nearly a year after announcing the first Low and MI Max last November, Apple has finally unveiled an update for its higher end laptops. New 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pro models will include the MI Pro and MI Max chips, faster successors that build upon the foundation of the original MI, as well as more ports and a slight redesign. This marks the most significant change to the MacBook Pro since the Touch Bar was introduced back in 2016. Both MacBook Pro models will be available for order today and they will begin shipping next week. The 14-inch model starts at $1999, which will get you a version of the MI Pro with an 8-core CPU and 14-core GPU, okay, 16 GB of RAM, 512 GB of storage. The 16-inch model will start at $2499, which includes the full version of MI Pro and a 10-core CPU and 16-core GPU, 16 GB of RAM and 512 GB of storage. Color options remains relatively stayed. You can get silver or space gray, but not this rainbow of color options you get with the 24-inch iMac. The 16-inch MacBook Pro uses a 16.2-inch display with a 3456 2234 pixel resolution, while the 14-inch model uses a 14.2-inch display with a 3024 resolution. Both screens use mini LED backlighting and slimmer bezels almost all the way around the screens, albeit at the expense of an iPhone style display notch at the top of the screen for the improved 1080p webcam. Both screens also support Apple's ProMotion feature, increasing the typical 60 Hz refresh rate up to a smoother 120 Hz. Okay, both MacBook Pros include a redesigned keyboard that jettisons the touch bar in favor of a dedicated function row like other recent MacBooks. It also includes a touch ID fingerprint sensor. The MacBook Pros are powered by two new Apple Silicon chips, the MI Pro and the MI Max. Each are huge steps up from the MI in terms of both CPU and GPU performance. Apple says both chips are twice as fast as the previous generation Core MacBook Pro at CPU bound tasks. The MI Pro is up to 2.5 times faster at GPU tasks, while the MI Max is up to 4 times faster. The MI Pro has a total of either 8 or 10 processor cores, 6 or 8 high performance cores, and 2 lower efficiency cores compared to 4 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores for the MI. Okay, the MI Pro improves graphics performance by including either 14 or 16 GPU cores, up to twice as many as the 8-core GPU version of the MI. The chip also has a 256-bit memory interface, twice as fast as the MI memory interface, and support up to 32 GB of RAM, twice as much as the MI's 16 GB cap. The MI Max boosts things even further with a 512-bit memory interface, up to 64 GB of RAM and 224 or 32 GPU cores. Memory bandwidth is typically the biggest bottleneck for integrated GPUs, and Apple's focus on a super wide memory controller and a single pool of RAM that both the CPU and GPU can draw from will illegally help the MI Max GPU complete with discrete laptop GPUs while using 40% less power. Both chips also improve on the MI's input output with support for additional Thunderbolt 4 ports and more external displays than current MI based Macs. The MI Pro can connect up to 2 of Apple's ProRax XDR displays, while the MI Max can support up to 3 XDR displays plus a 4K TV. Apple has also re-added ports to the MacBook Pros after removing most of them in the 2016 era redesign. In addition to a MagSafe 3 power connector, each MacBook Pro includes 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports, a full-side SD card slot, and HDMI port, and a headphone jack. Both laptops are also thicker and heavier than the model they replace. Despite the improved efficiency of the Apple Silicon chips, the 16-inch model is 4.7 lbs, up from 4.3 lbs for the old MacBook Pro, and the 14-inch model is 3.5 lbs, up from 3 lbs even for the 13-inch Pro. Both laptops will also ship with Mac operating system Monterey, which will be available to the all Macs that support it on October 25. Okay, so this was the main update which I had to give you. So how was this update? I hope that you are fully happy after listening this update that new MacBook Pros has come. So thanks for coming here. You can subscribe, share, like this channel. You can support me.